Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from South Jackson, Tennessee, in the Bemis area on 3rd Street, ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. I'll go ahead and start with yesterday's climate data first. We had a low temperature here in Bemis yesterday of 28 degrees. Yesterday's high was 47 degrees. Had no precipitation here in Bemis yesterday. Highest wind gust yesterday was 26 miles per hour out of the northwest at 3:53 p.m. Yesterday's coldest wind chill was 21 degrees, and that occurred at 11 p.m. last night. Yesterday's coldest low in West Tennessee was 28 degrees, right here in Bemis, at Bolivar, at Savannah, and at Summerville, Tennessee. While the highest was 50 degrees yesterday, and that occurred at Savannah, Tennessee. Alrighty, today's climate summary. As of 5 p.m. here in Bemis, it was partly cloudy, and the temperature was 40 degrees. The dew point was 20 degrees. The relative humidity was 45%. The wind was out of the northeast at 3 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure was 30.39 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature was a chilly 21 degrees. Today's high was 46 degrees, very similar to yesterday's 47 degrees. 46 today, though. No rainfall, of course, since midnight. Lowest humidity, by the way, for the month of January, here in Bemis, I've had 5.13 inches of rain. And for the year, also 5.13 inches of rain. Normal for both the month and the year is 3.77 inches. So we are above normal in that regard. Alright, lowest humidity today would be 36%. And that occurred at 3 and 4 p.m. The highest would be 77%, and that occurred at 5 and 7 a.m. this morning. Lowest barometric pressure would be 30.39 inches, and that occurred at 5 p.m. This evening. And the highest would be 30.56 inches, and that occurred at 10 a.m. this morning. Today's coldest wind chill was 16 degrees, and that occurred at 5 a.m. this morning. At about the same time the low occurred of 21 degrees. The highest wind gust today would be 13 miles per hour out of the north at 12:53 a.m. Okay, today's records for January the 30th. I thought I'd correct one. I did make a mistake in yesterday's records. January 29th, coldest low. I think I reported 3 below zero in 1996. I did make an error. The correct record coldest low for January 29th would be 6 below zero, -6. And that occurred in 1966. And I thought I'd correct that right quick like. Alright, today's records for January the 30th. Hottest high would be 73 degrees, and that happened in 2002 and 2013. The coldest high would be 15 degrees. That occurred in 1966. The warmest low would be 64 degrees, and in 2002. While the coldest low, well, believe it or not, would be again -6. 6 degrees below zero today in 1966. 6 below zero on January 30th. Rainfall record for today would be 2.41 inches. That occurred in 1950. snowfall record would be 3 inches in 1949. Alrighty, that's the basic climate summary I thought I'd share with you. I'll go ahead and share with you a few graphs, and really not a whole lot. Excuse me, my chair's a little stubborn at moving sometimes. I'll show you a satellite picture first, and then go down the line like I always do. It looks like we've had some high clouds going by during the day, and then you see them right there, like they looked like earlier, causing the sky to sort of have a thin overcast, but the sun did manage to come through. So it was sort of fair to variably fair to almost mostly cloudy. Boy, what a combination for cloud cover, huh? But having a little bit of all of it today. Sunshine, clouds, everything but precipitation. And it looks like the eastern side of the state is still fairly clear. The western side, where we're at now, has pretty well cleared up now. Or just about has anyways. Especially here in Jackson. Alright, let me go to Little Rock, Arkansas, and see what that one shows. Pretty much still clear over most of Arkansas. They bump this down a little bit. There we go. Get more of the area in it. And there you see Wood's clear and Wood isn't. More clouds are trying to move in, apparently, from the north. That's probably going to be our Thursday rain. We do have a chance for rain on Thursday, and not again until around Sunday. More details on that coming. Alright, let's look at the AccuWeather's national satellite and radar combo, showing the whole nation where it's cloudy, where it isn't, and where it's precipitating and where it isn't. Most of the precipitation is up in the northeastern part of the country, of course. Up around the Great Lakes, that's probably snow. And then the northern plain states and then Montana. And that's pretty much the look at the satellite picture there. Alright. Let's move on to Weather Underground surface map. And yeah, it's snow up there in the Great Lakes area. There you see it right here. You also get a national satellite view on Weather Underground also. And you see where all the frontal systems are as well. There's actually a warm front that's going through western Missouri that may help us warm up to nearly 60 degrees tomorrow before we cool back down again. Up and down, roller coaster type weather. And it's snowing pretty good up there in Lake Superior area, Wisconsin, and that part of the Great Lakes. Around here, we got a high pressure just about over the Bowling Green, Kentucky area, taking care of our weather. I'll get a slightly close-up view here. That'd be alright right there, actually. I'll do it like that so you can see where the snow is. Nowhere near here, as you can see. Way up there in New York and parts of Pennsylvania, light snow there. And the heavier snow is up in this area of Wisconsin and Minnesota. And there's that long warm front that's stretching down, that's headed our way. Hey, I like that word warm, don't you? Whoa, now how did I do that? I don't remember touching it, going way out to California. Well, there you see what it looks like in the northwest portions of the country. Just in case you're viewing it out there. Alright, there's another view of the country. There's the snow way up north. I'm leaving it still so you can see it as I'm moving it around the parts of the country. There's the northeast. Snowing pretty heavy just east of Brunswick Canada, New Brunswick, Canada. I guess that's what that's called. Snowing pretty heavy up in that area. And back to Tennessee, there's nothing going on. Alright. I'm going to get one more view in real fast. And there's a close-up view of Tennessee. As you can see, nothing here. I had to go on to the forecast. And I guess I'll go ahead and turn the camera around and read it to you. Probably be best in the long run. For me anyways. And I think that's a pretty good angle there. Alright, looks like it's going to be generally mostly fair, mostly clear tonight and tomorrow. And I believe it's going to be coming mostly cloudy toward 2 or 3 o'clock Thursday morning. Otherwise mostly clear. We should moon be setting tomorrow morning at 6:03 a.m. and with mostly clear skies. We'll have a low of about 31 degrees tomorrow morning. Still cold, but at least not as cold as this morning's 21 degrees. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Tomorrow's high is going to be 59 degrees. Almost 60 degrees tomorrow. That's actually going to feel pretty good, despite the south winds at 15 to 30 miles per hour. Be a little windy. The sun will be coming up at 6:53 a.m. 6:56 a.m. Tomorrow morning. Sun will be setting at 5:22 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. The moon will be rising tomorrow evening at 5:47 a.m. and set at 6:57 a.m. Thursday morning. Let me make sure I said that right. Moon rises at 5:47 p.m. tomorrow evening and sets at 6:57 a.m. Thursday morning. And tomorrow night is the full moon when it's complete. It'll be complete at 7:27 a.m. Wednesday, tomorrow. Alright, on into Thursday. Mostly cloudy skies with a 80% chance of rain by around 8 a.m. It should end around sunset though, and then become fair towards 10 p.m. Thursday night. With low near 46 and a high of 52, with west winds of 10 to 20 miles per hour. On Friday, Groundhog Day. Mostly clear, low near 21, high of 40, with north winds of 10 to 20 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly cloudy, with a 70% chance of rain by Saturday night. Mostly cloudy during the daylight hours, primarily. With a low near 25 and a high of 47, with south winds of 10 to 20 miles per hour. And on Sunday, mostly cloudy skies continue, with a 50% chance of some rain by noon, till noon rather, 50% chance of rain till noon, and then just mostly cloudy for the rest of Sunday. With low near 35, a high of 41, with north winds of 10 to 20 miles per hour. And it's going to clear out by next Monday, February 5th, with fair skies, low of 22 and a high of 40, with north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And I'll let it go at that. I was going to say the next chance for rain after that won't be until Wednesday of next week, February the 7th, when there's a 40% chance of rain during the morning hours and just mainly mostly cloudy during the afternoon and evening hours. But that's Wednesday of next week. That may change being that far out. We'll wait and see. Alright, once again, fair skies, mostly fair, clear, whatever. Tonight and tomorrow, low near 31, high of 59 tomorrow, with south winds at 15 to 30 miles per hour. A little breezy. And that's it for tonight, my friends. Looks like we've got a good night coming up. And I think it's tomorrow morning when we have the lunar eclipse of the moon. and it'll be visible. I believe it's in the eastern sky along the horizon, and it'll be visible right around 6:56 a.m. roughly, just a little before 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. But I believe it's going to be near the horizon because the moon will be setting at about the same time the sun rises. I believe I got that right. I sure hope so anyways. Look forward to seeing that, and hopefully there'll be some pictures that I can't take because of the short length of my camera, and I'll hopefully be able to take a few pictures and retweet it or share it over to my Twitter and Facebook group pages from that point. Alrighty, well, that's it for tonight. Have a very pleasant Tuesday night, sweet dreams, and I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday tomorrow. Hope everything goes well with you, and of course I hope to get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow night. And until then, good night, my friends, and may God bless you. Thank you for watching and viewing and listening.